for Toronto. A new Canadian rivalry begins today, as Sophie Jakes will put it in the Toronto zone to start.
Just doesn't quite hit that red line. Sophie Jakes is just looking to flip the puck in, so there's a gift for Toronto. You mentioned that both these teams need to get a little bit better in the dot. They're two of the worst teams in the league, face-off percentage. Someone's gonna have to win them here today, though. This could be a big one for Toronto to start things off.
Jessie Comfer, second game, wins that face-off off the pad of Mashmeyer, so first shot.
Van Wieren, what a great job she does through the neutral zone to get body position, use her size, win that battle.
Another chance for the Sceptres. Malte from the high slot. Looks for support, there's the one-timer off the pad. Watts trying to corral the puck.
They worked on forecheck, so a lot of things that they need to get on the same page with. Brian Nadolski saying forecheck was a priority when we only had one skate.
Oh, big collision, Van Wieren and Boreen. Dalton along the far wall. Double teamed as... Oh, a big chance for Spooner, and it's just wide to the right. Another chance as she throws it on an angle.
Again, you're just looking at turnover after turnover coming out of their zone.
Shelton sends it down for Emma Gentry. Back to number 20. First shot denied by Claire Thompson, who got a stick on it. Kick save from Mashmeyer, more than 5 minutes into this game, and no shots yet for Vancouver. Gentry won that for Toronto, but they can't hold as Jakes gets set up over to Miller. Vancouver power play, kick save from Kirk. Fast. Below the goal line, Gardner trying to set it up the wall, kept in the zone now by Izzy Daniel. And there's that one-timer from Jakes. You knew it was coming. Came into this game 42 shots through 11 games.
She gets her shots through. She's potent from the point.
Powerful. Vancouver. 5-on-4. Jakes now to Daniel. She puts it on the body of Kirk. Under 9 minutes left here in the opening frame. A fast first period. Van Wieren in the neutral zone. Spooner looking to get up, set up net front, but Mashmeyer will make the save. So lots of players from other teams getting another go here in the battle on Bay Street. Flanagan from the point. Mash sends it into the near corner. Rosenthal and Jenna Watkins looking for the clean exit. A nice touch from McQuaig up to Boreen, but it's taken away by Dalton. She draws 3 Goldeneyes her way. Miscommunication sets up Van Wieren down to Harmon, shoots in the glove of Mashmeyer. Toronto heads on this power play, brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel. Paper towel comfort. Sends it to the far side. Shelton quarterbacking this unit. Connors gets the puck back for Toronto. Turnbull works it to the near side. Malte up to Flanagan once more to Malte. And then Malte shoots. Oh my! The rebound was there. Connors.
Emma Malte, who did some nice work off that side.
Under 5 minutes remaining in the opening frame, and watch out, Sophie Jakes off the bench, brings it in, shoots, kick save, and oh my! Another one, Kirk!
In, Sophie Jakes with a nice shot, low blocker. There's the rebound, can't put it away.
Total of 9 over 2 playoff runs against the Sceptres with Minnesota. How come Toronto is... Shelton throws it on net, Dalton setting up in front of the crease. Now Renata Fact back to Shelton. Gets the pad of Mashmeyer.
That's the pass I wanted to see.
Connors pass picked off as Miller tries to poke it ahead. Jakes can't corral it. Another chance for Toronto. Turnbull gets a piece of the pipe. Oh, goodness! On the right side has Watts down low. Shelton, top of the circle, looking for the tip-in from Comfer as Comfer gets into it. Fast ahead for Watts. She looks to gain the zone with speed. Watts shoots, saved by Mashmeyer. Another chance here. Shelton setting up on the left side. Cross-ice feed for Watts. She'll throw it towards the net anyhow. Connors in front of Mashmeyer. In comes Malte on the Sceptres power play. Oh my goodness. Another chance. That one from Harmon. Calls for the puck again. Quick movement.
I think Troy Ryan and I are on the same page. You get enough shots, you're going to put one in. You got to put one in, don't you?
And as for the Goldeneyes, what a gift to...
And she is going to be a huge help in that area.
Miller wins it in the offensive zone for the Goldeneyes. Thompson caught the sticks in front of Kirk, who was ready. Dalton gets a touch, and there's a big stop from Kirk. For Vancouver, it's not just another goalless period. It's now been 4 straight. Gentry, the great shot, no look.
Karvinen's another player with tons of IQ, and I think they can start to find some chemistry. She can do a lot more than what we've seen from her so far.
Sarah Nurse brings it through the middle, carries it over the blue line, takes the shot on Kirk. Saved. So Daniel now to Thompson. Back to Izzy Daniels. She comes in, left circle from the slot, stopped by Kirk. On the stick of Gentry. Gives room enough for McQuigg, and a big pass for Michaela Cava. Cava comes in the glove of Kirk.
So there she is. She gets that shot and some good second effort in front. Michelle Karvinen. The two of them together, he thinks he's got something there because they're both so smart.
Miller wins the draw. Jakes with the shot. The puck pops into the neutral zone. This power play brought to you by Royale Tiger Towel. Paper towel, power through tough messes. Third power play of the game. Comfort with the feed, denied by Mashmeyer. And along the near wall, Harmon back to Connors. She looks for a lane, brings it in. That shot, it's popped up in the blue paint. And Mashmeyer covers. To Flanagan, patient in the circle off the skate of Connors. 10 seconds to go. Flanagan fires. Rebound. Touch by Malte, now to Harmon. And we are back into even strength. Malte gonna feed it through for Connor, stopped by Mashmeyer, and another good penalty kill for Vancouver, and that gives Hannah Miller all kinds of space on Regan. Kirk denied by Kirk.
Something to her coach, she goes in all alone, bouncing puck. Kirk makes the save.
And it was Connors net front, and Malte to Turnbull. Turnbull looking for a way in. Now Harmon shoots and scores! Savannah Harmon with the first goal in the third. Battle on Bay Street, her first of the season.
And Savannah Harmon, it's the second unit. Again, this second unit has been good. They got the start on this penalty, and I gotta think for a reason, because they've had the better looks, and Harmon, who blasts out one top shelf, and she's been good for this team, flying under the radar. She puts her team up 1-0 on a power play goal, a much needed power play goal, and what I gotta think was a screen to Emmerance Mashmeyer.
Savannah Harmon, Becky Keller in that one.
Right, she couldn't miss that day. Well, she didn't miss today either.
It was a big one on the power play. Right now, Vancouver looking to respond. And they find the back of the net. Just like that, it's a tie game. From the point, Nina Job-Smith.
Well, that'll be her first point of her career.
Nurse.
Oh, pretty impressive. She's played 2 games. She's got 2 goals. This is a point shot again. Nina Job-Smith. Job-Smith puts that puck to net. Sarah Nurse gets a tip on it, and the 2 players that were not in the lineup, there's your trivia question. Which 2 players were not in the lineup for this team for the bulk of the season, while they're the 2 that just set up?
Yes, she missed all those games, but in the last one to this one, she has a goal in both. Miller to Jakes! Blocked by one of her own in front. Playing with Natalie Spooner, who led the way as forward of the year at that point. Maureen! Loved by Kirk.
Make the most of those opportunities when you get them. You never know.
Neutral zone draw, and Renata Fastwell pounds on it. Fast fires another chance off the rebound. Dalton looking to send it 5-hole.
They're going to catch her if she gets a step on them. Sophie Jakes is trying to, but If Fast gets a step on her and is able to take that one to the net, gets a rebound chance, a whack at that rebound, then again, there's another rebound and another. So Fast got the shot off and a rebound. Maschmeyer made about 3 saves on that flurry.
And that was the speed we've seen from number 14. Now Ella Shelton brings it in, takes the shot.
In quite some time.
And then they get to enjoy, though, a 5-game homestand after the Olympic break, which could be huge for them. Right now, Jakes, her shot finds a way through.
Well, after that first period, yeah, it was a much better second period for his group.
Toronto wins the first face-off here in the third period.
If she's scoring, they seem to be succeeding, but if teams can hold her off the sheet, that's when Toronto has had some struggles as well. She seems to have to score almost every game.
Tries to make good for blocking Van Weer and shot her, at least trying to pull away with it. Gentry turns and fires, gloved by Maschmeyer. Turnbull picked up an assist on Harmon's power play marker. Flanagan at the wall, sent around. They're keeping this penalty unit on Shelton. Turns and fires once more. Comfer nearly had the rebound. Harvinen about to step out. Still Sceptres puck. Shelton and Karvinen off the bench trying to cut through. 2 shots on that power play. As Spooner looks to tuck it home.
Now there's a Spooner special. Take it out, force it to the net.
This is Spooner's just second battle on Bay Street. She was still recovering from an ACL injury and surgery this time last season. Vanisheva. A loose puck, kept out. Karvinen fires, it's still alive! Kirk! Oh my, Kiara Zanin.
Well, just a little too slow to make that play. I think if Shelton had dished that a little earlier.
Jakes tries to send it into Toronto's end.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Just fire it in on net.
Malte. Forcing them to the outside once again. Channel Watkins to Vanisheva. What a shot from Gardner. 20. Teresa Vanisheva, the little feed for Gardner and a great look. Had the lead for all but 29 seconds, 3.5 minutes to go, looking to retake it. Fast. Fires. Spooner was there, but just too fast for the puck to take the rebound back. Nurse will do it on her own.
Well, if you're going to shoot from a sharp angle, that's a shot you want a number of times.
Oh, my goodness. Nurse went right into the boards herself. That quieted the whole arena there, but out comes Comfer. Scott Spooner. Spooner shoots from the circle. Rebound not totally cleared. So Flanagan will get to it first, fires. Goldeneyes take control off the draw. And here they come, Hannah Miller crashes towards the net.
Vancouver comes through, just quick transition. Now they're on 2-on-1. That puck was not on Hannah Miller's tape. She still managed to kick it up to the stick and get a shot off. I got to think again, if that one was on the tape, that maybe she could have created a little bit more out of it. There's another one off the glove of Reagan.
Maschmeyer, by the way, has reached that career-high saves. She's faced some shots here, and Daryl Watts brings it in. Watts trying to end it. It's kept up by Maschmeyer. Watts gets the puck back again. Number 9 looks, turns, fires, scores! The battle on Bay Street belongs to Toronto.
And there's really no shock that it was Daryl Watts. Head up as she comes into the zone. She waits, she's patient, she takes that puck to the net. Okay, that doesn't work. Well, let's regroup and try again. There's the patience again. She makes sure she finds that shot lane, and then when she does, she puts it in the net. And it's a goal scorer's goal from Toronto's leading scorer.
Daryl Watts, 6 goals on the season, second game winner, but first overtime win for the Sceptres this season. Reagan Kirk also earns